that city on a hill.
Years ago, I worked with a man named Armistead Bain.
Everything okay in the med bay?
Come
I believe
build
so.
that
I can tell Mordin needs
city
some
on a
space.
hill.
If a medical emergency comes up, I'll be there. For now, I'll stay out of his air.
Someday those
whatever those
tears are
pokey
gonna
things called.
spill.
Hello, Commander.
So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive.
for
Garrus
too
loyal, reasonably intelligent,
long.
bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
Come build that
For the third time,
wall
Doctor,
up
I'm
to
not
the
interested.
sky.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Uy, mis ojos brillan rojo.
Step away from
Como
her.
debe ser.
She doesn't belong
That
here.
wall up
Reed,
to
it's
the
okay.
sky.
Nothing's okay when Solarians are involved.
This one is different.
Someday your
What are you
bird is
doing?
gonna fly.
Simple blood test. Should hurt less than gunfire from Cerberus troopers.
Come build
Shepard,
that
please.
wall
Distraction's
until
counterproductive. Also
it's
affecting comfort of
done.
patient.
Es una persona de fiar, güey. Supuestamente sana. A ver, el wave que se pide.
He was
Eso es
your
lo
inside
importante.
source, Reeve. You can trust him.
I don't even trust you
But
yet,
now
Shepard.
you got
And now
nowhere
our
to
enemy is
run.
suddenly my people's best
Menudo
friend.
capullo. ¿Por qué no me dejan la opción si no te pegarían
Far
hostia?
from it. Find you abrasive and unpleasant, personally. We'll help your people, nevertheless.
But you're the one who improved the genophage.
True, but if wanted your species dead, could have sterilized you. Bloodless, irreversible, easy.
Oh.
Must be terrifying to have problem you can't defeat with shotgun. Fortunate I'm here to help.
Just keep her alive.
Concern is touching. Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
Better not hurt.
No promises. Only when you have a moment, Shepard.
I wanted to thank you for saving my life, Commander. Even if it was to serve your own ambitions.
Krogan have always put their ambitions first. I would think you'd respect that.
Perhaps. But how well has that arrogance worked for us?
I brought you all the way here, and they still don't know your real name.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan.
I
I belong to my sisters now.
What
do you think of Reeve?
He worries me. Reeve has the makings of a tyrant. I see it in his eyes when he looks at me. I'm the key to realizing his ambitions. But you can't judge all Krogan by his actions. His brood brother Rex was more reasonable.
Someday those tears are gonna spill.
Years ago, Rex was part of my crew. I wish he'd been more reasonable with me.
I know. I've heard the stories. But I admired Rex for that. He was willing to die defending what he believed was the best hope for our people. Not just for himself. Rex may have been wrong at the time, but Reeve is wrong all of the time.
What'll Reeve do with his power?
What does any tyrant do with power? In ancient times, the Krogan were once a mighty race. Not because we dreamed of war, but making a better future for our children. The genophage made us forget that. Reeve especially.
Do you think Reeve will want revenge for the genophage?
He's talked about it, but I think most females will resist.
How?
After we're cured, we'll refuse to have children. Reeve will need an army for revenge, but we're not going to watch a new generation finally born, only to face the slaughterhouse. It will be a civil war if Reeve tries. That may not stop him, though.
How has Mordin been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him, too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia, offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets, so when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Wow, ese cristal es brutal.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Sí, eso es. Nosotras parimos, nosotras decidimos.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Su espíritu, ¿no?
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
Pues ya está.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes.
Ooh.
After my first stillborn.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. Excuses to...
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Un segundo. ¡Oh, ya le cuesto pasta! Carnicería, tirador... No. Aunque el tirador con la hurricane podría ser interesante. Mina de proximidad, señuelo... Dron, la energía... Granada, estasis... Municiones varias... Fuerza oscura... Sí. Esto es lo que tiene Javik. Que es bastante interesante. Pero creo que me voy a quedar con drenaje de energía. Estoy entre drenaje de energía y fuerza oscura. Fuerza oscura. Está bien así.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Currently stable, but lack of Malin's research data. Problematic.
There's nothing we can do about that now.
Oh.
No.
I hate to ask this, but will it affect the cure?
No, cure will remain viable, but
Pues
Eve's long-term
entonces-
prognosis, doubtful.
Do what you can for her.
Of course.
You've always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression, cooperative symbiosis.
Ya veo.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Wishing we'd saved the data?
Pointless to consider. Correct decision at the time.
Even if it would have helped now?
Recrimination's useless. Data lost. Have to deal with consequences. Would like more data, yes. Would make it easier to save Eve, but destroyed it. Tainted source, too dangerous, I thought.
¿Qué de melón?
Any word on Malin himself? Maybe he could help reconstruct the data.
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy, lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible, unless he could help.
Ya he preguntado eso, ¿no? ¿Te parece bien?
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Pues si yo destruyo los datos.
Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Esto ya lo he preguntado, ¿verdad?
Any word on Malin himself?
Sí.
No. Ordered team. Large galaxy, lots of places. Would kill him now if possible, unless he could help.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.